Hi guys, welcome to Immigrate Info, the channel that teaches you and shares with you tips and the new things that are happening, the easiest and legal ways that you can move to countries of your choice. Now today I'll be sharing with you how you can study in Finland for free, and this pathways application ends on the 27th of January 2023. So you don't want to miss this. Stick to the end of the video so you can know which pathway this is, how to apply, and everything that you need to know so you can actually move. By August, because you're supposed to move in August. Now, first of all, we need to understand the country that we actually want to move to. So, a simple Google search will be giving us results. So if we ask Google, what is Finland known for? It tells us that it's the happiest country in the world. Wow. Okay, so what are the other interesting facts about Finland? It's the happiest country in the world. It has plenty of bizarre competitions. Expectant mothers receive a baby box from the Finnish state. Wow, okay. And Finns are the biggest coffee consumers in the world. So you can be sure to enjoy some really nice coffee in Finland. There are more than 2 million saunas in the country. So that means the Finnish people really value um, taking care of themselves and really enjoying um, themselves and just living a good lifestyle. So if we ask, what is Finland famous for producing? It has the largest industries. Um, the largest industries are electronics, machinery, vehicles, other metal products. So you can be sure that even the courses there would, be in that line maybe. What is Finland best for? Finland is a gorgeous country. It's famous around the world for its stunning landscapes, friendly people, excellent quality of life, and delicious food. Delicious food. So, not only that, but lots of tourists dream of coming to this country to witness the elusive and enchanting aurora. These are the things that actually appear on the sky, the auroras. Yeah, so now that we know Finland and what it's for, let's jump into the pathway that can take you to Finland, where you can actually go to study for free. Now, the college that is actually admitting applications right now is called Vamia College, and it has courses in English and in these are the two languages which I don't even know how to pronounce. So what you do is you go to this page, Vamia College, and then you get to see the programs, how to apply, and everything that you need to know about actually going there. Now, if we can see the news on this page, you can see the next application period is from 9th of January 2023, and actually it's closing on the 27th, like I said. So let's head over to the programs so we can see which programs are these. So they have 5 programs. The first is the Cook program, and it's in English. So if you can see, all these courses are in English. So if you want to do a cooking course, waiter, waitress, machinist, I think that's how it's pronounced, mechanical fitter, platter welder. So these 5 courses are the pathways to move to Finland to study for free. So if we can click on read more for one course, like the one for cooking, it will get us to where exactly you'll be based in Finland, the campus, and also how the education is like and the program composition and all that. So let's just read through and see. So for the cooking program, vocational upper secondary qualification in restaurant and catering services, the Cook program provides you with the basic knowledge of both theory and practice in the food production, restaurant industry, in planning, cooking, presentation, and all that. The education will be carried out at the premise in Hansa campus with its own restaurant. So you know you'll be based in Hansa campus. So how is the okay, they are not telling you about the course here. How is the education arranged? The qualification includes full-time studying as well as on the job learning periods. The classes are held during daytime, Monday to Friday. The duration of the studies is 3 years. The third year is mainly on the job learning, and the program is composed of these elements. And they are saying here a personal study development plan is made for each student based on his or her previous experience and studies. And then this is the whole point, guys. Studying is free of charge. The school will provide the new students with appropriate uniform for kitchen and restaurant work. Now, if you're wondering, is it free of charge for even international students? Sorry, yes, it is. Let's click here. How to apply and requirements. So how to apply. Now we've moved from programs. These are the tab of how to apply. Entry requirements. Nationality. All nationalities can apply to the programs. So it means whether you're from Africa, whether you're from my country, Kenya, or you're from Uganda, Tanzania, you're from Ghana, Nigeria, or whichever country you could be from in Africa, you can actually apply to join these programs. And also the age limit, at least 18 years of age. Of course, that's even the basic for most countries, even in Africa. Qualification equivalent to finish basic education of 9 years. You need verified copy of your certificates translated to English. Now, this qualification is equivalent to Form 4 in Kenya, a Form 4 certificate or a secondary certificate, and then certificate of the international language, international English test. Now that one they have put it in more detail down here. If you can check here, they're saying for the cook and waiter and waitress, certificate of the international English test Duolingo, 85 points minimum. So I'll put a link to even that test, because this one is cheaper than the IELTS to do, because this one is $49 while the IELTS is usually around $200. Yeah, that's like 20K or something even above that. So now it's very cheap because $49 is just somewhere around 5,000 Kenyan shillings. And so once you have that English test and you have your KCSE and you're over 18 and you're from any country, now the other one is enough funds for living expenses. Now here is where the catch is, guys. Yes, the study is free. The college won't charge you tuition fees. However, the Finnish embassy requires of you as an international student to have some funds for living expenses. So if we could open this tab for the Finnish Migration Service website, would need to see how much money you need to have in your account so that you can be able to move. So when your application is approved by the school, then now the embassy can also allow you to move to Finland. And now also a valid passport and good physical condition to study and work. Now about the English test, we've said you can take the Duolingo, which is actually, so they're saying every applicant needs one of the following English, just one. So you can take the Duolingo, which is actually on Duolingo test, choose Vimeo as your school and send results. So they have actually said when you do the Duolingo test, you choose this Vimeo college as your school and then send results. So maybe they can even receive the results from their end. So the procedure, the application procedure. So remember, we have opened the tab for the funds that you need. We'll get to that, but just let's go through this so we can know we are done. Application procedure. Link to the application will be provided when the application is on. Application period is twice a year, in January and in August. So the next application starts from 9th of January 2023 to 27th of January 2023 for the studies beginning in August 2023. So you guys who will apply during this period will actually be in Finland in August. Yeah, so the application period remains open until the quota of applicants is met. So this means, guys, that you can actually apply right now, and maybe by before even the 27th, like um the quote is already met, and so they close the application. So it's good if you actually want to use this pathway to apply as soon as you can. You can only apply to one of the English programs. Fill out the application form accurately, upload all documents. You'll be notified by email. The admission results will be announced approximately 1 to 2 months after the application period is closed. So that means at around April, you should be aware of the results. An admission letter will be sent to the selected new students. Begin to apply for the residence permit immediately. In some countries, applying can take months. So now that's what takes us to the other page of the requirements. So now here they give you the requirements of beginning of the studies and all that. So we won't go through that. You can do that on your own, and then you click here to apply. So it takes us to now the admission. So at least it's opening, so it means that the quote is not met yet. Now so you choose your program here, you give your personal information, eligibility, you fill out whether you've completed that, the English test as well, the Duolingo, whether you've had work experience, a motivational letter will be required, and all the attachments. And it's that simple. Once you're done, you click submit application. Now let's go to the catch. Okay. Now this is the page for the Finnish immigration service, and so it gives you all the requirements. Let's accept the cookies. Okay, the page isn't working. Wow. Oh my god. Could be the internet or something. Okay. Left it at the income requirements for students. So remember, to study is free, but then there are income requirements by the Finnish Immigration Service. And so you just come here under permits and citizenship. Okay, I'll share the link that actually just directs you here to income requirements for students. So here they need a proof of funds. They say you can be granted a residence permit for the entire duration of your studies. You need to be able to support yourself in Finland. When you apply for your first resident permit for studies, you cannot secure your income with work because, of course, you're studying. So they need to be sure that you can be able to take care of your living expenses while in Finland. So add to your application proof of how you will finance your stay in Finland during the first year of studies. You must have sufficient funds for living in Finland during the entire period of validity of your residence permit. You need to have at least 560 euros per month at your disposal. So this will translate to this is for your accommodation, food, and other needs. So if your studies take 1 year or longer, you must have 670 I mean 600 I mean 6,720 euros in your bank account when you submit the application. How much is that? Let's see. 6,720 euros in dollars, or um so that's like $7,000, which in Kenyan shillings for those in my country, 905,000. So that's close to a million Kenyan shillings. That is now if your program takes 1 year or longer. And of course for this one it takes 3 years, so definitely they'll need that. If you've been awarded a grant or scholarship to cover your living cost, which you haven't, then they give you all that. Now they are saying some institutions will support your residence, and so you need to have at least that, but for this one I'm not sure they do. Now the tuition fees, that one the institution have paid. So how do you prove your income? So you attach a bank statement covering the past 3 months, showing that you have money in your bank account. Now that's the catch, guys, because definitely $7,000 is a lot of money, at least here in my country, and so you'd need to raise that for you to be able to successfully move. However, if you already have that, then there's nothing that would stop you from moving to this country. Now the other courses that they had, um we just looked at the cooking, and I'm sure there were other courses. So there were these other programs: waiter, waitress. So these are for people who want to do uh, um, that. So it's in the catering as well. That's still under the catering. Then this one for machinists. I don't know whether that's how it's pronounced. But it's for mechanical engineering. So as a machinist or machinist, whatever, you will be working in that. So in the sample campus. So for people who want to do things in line with mechanical engineering, this would be a course for them. And also there is this one for mechanical fitter. Um, yeah. So basically, guys, that's the pathway. And applications close. So if you have the funds, please apply. If not, I'll keep sharing other ways and other videos, but mostly most countries require that at least you have some funds that will take care of your stay, your accommodation, and your food while you are abroad. Thank you for sticking to this very end of the video. Kindly, if you loved the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who would benefit from this, and also comment with any questions, any suggestions you'd have, and also subscribe to the channel for more updates like this. Thank you, and God bless you. Left it